sa Japan kana gani mosud kas klase and then ang tanang subject nimo kay po Bisaya no, so lisuha na sa no, like for example kung computer subject nimo Bisaya ang ilahang gamito no, so unsa kay Bisaya aning keyboard, unsay Bisaya sa mouse, unsay Bisaya sa mga monitor no, so ang samot kung na kay mga subject na about electronics no, or maybe about anything no na lisod kay magbinisaya no, so lisod good basta Bisaya no. Pero atong istiyahan about mother tongue ani nga episode o kung say mas story na to ana no. So muna atong istiyahan ka na episode.
Hi, this is Owen, and this is IMOHA Podcast.
So atong istiyahan about mother tongue sa mga subject karon sa mga bata sa dili ta magsugod atong paminawon kung kinsa atong sponsors. So na may family gathering lately and then nag-talk mi sa akong family, it's because ang ako ang pagumanggon is nasa public school. So ang math subject daw sila is Bisaya no. So makiyon ko really liso pa gud ana gud, di ba? Unsa ka English anang equals no. So yung kag 1 + 1 = 2, di ba? So unsay English anang equals no. Anyway, so na yung mga arguments na mo na may mga thoughts and everything no. So na yung mga ideas na nasulti dito no, or na yung mga statements dito na nasulti na dapat jud kuno English case because call center ba mo dawat og mga high school graduate, di ba? So okay ko, yeah, it's a good point sa no. I think we really need to speak in English as well. No? So anyway, so na pa yung mga nakaingon ba na nagkaubos na ko ng quality sa mga Filipino, especially ang English proficiency nato is wala, yung ubos na is because ning suod na lagi na atong mother tongue no, na yung mga Binisaya, which is makaingon sa kita na kitang mga tao nga wala tanaanan about mother tongue and about Bisaya na mga subject, maglisod sa kita kasabot jud ko no. So karon nakaunaw na ako no na why not take out na lang ang atong mga Filipino subject no, or maybe kita tanan mag-English na lang ta no, mag-English na ta kung natas dalan, or mag-English na ta kung mupalita og mga mantika sa unahan, or maybe palitag asin, di ba, or nata sa palengke, di ba, or siguro nata sa bus or maybe sa jeep, mag-English na lang kata no. So kwaon na to na ang Bisaya ang language no. So muna siya ang akong thoughts no, but again, it's just a question nga nindot ba ka kwaon no, it's because it's already our culture eh. So muna siya nakalisod no. So, let's just take an example na siguro sa Japanese, no? Or maybe some Germans, French, kinsa pa din ha? Chinese, Spanish, or maybe Arabic, no? So, the question there is that, why we need to adjust, no, sa ilaha? Every time ato ta silang country, mo-adjust ta, no? Sometimes we need to learn their language, no? So, muna siya ako ang makuan ba, no? And makaingon ta nila na nagisla ilang culture that, and sometimes we need to adapt their culture, no? And ang ato apod, no, nahog na tag wala ta ato ang culture is because it's more or less like magkapi-copy man to no. Magkapi-copy or baga duplicate lang tas ubang mga culture no. So mana siya nakalisod ba no. So let's talk about call center very quick no. So ang call center industry sa Philippines, I think naisud na siya somewhere in 2000 no. So somewhere 2000 feel lang ako na siya somewhere in 2004, 2006 no. And one of the qualifications there is that you need to have an American accent, right? So dapat dili ka mailhan nga inani ka, dapat dili mailhan nga Pilipino ka, di ba? But after all, a lot of people already notice that it's already outsourced to Asia and also outsourced especially to Philippines, India, Malaysia, Singapore, and somewhere else. So, and after that one, I think they already have the qualification. At least you have the neutral accent, kumbaga, or maybe a natural accent. No? Not a British accent, not the Australian accent, or maybe American accent, no? But it's purely like a neutral accent, you know. So, anyway, after that one, it's already one of the qualifications now, no? Because they already know that, you know, that's already transition and everything. No? So, mo na siya, no? And mo na yung makaingon ko ba, no? After all the information now is given, and I think it's all available now in internet, no. But most of the companies right now, they're so focusing of the culture, no. Daghan na kay mga mugawas about ang mga AI or the artificial intelligence, no. So mo siya mga web-based na mga program na makahimo na sila ilang blog, no, or ilang mga write-ups, no, or mga content. And also, nasa ganing mga mo correct sa imong grammar, like the Grammarly or mga grammar checker or something. No? So, may siya mga kuan ka man that's more on the productivity, no? But they cannot beat the culture within the company or within a certain place. So, may siya ang akong point na most of the people now are transitioning to a culture development. One of the things that I really want to agree also is that we need to learn English to get a decent job. And I think that's already given. And I think I will agree with that 100%. It's because English is already established language, no? Kumbaga mo na siya universal language, which is given na siya. Dili nato na siya malalis, diba? So anyway, that's really good. But I think we also need to understand our culture so that they can also understand us as like we as a Filipino or maybe as a Bisaya, no? Or maybe in a bigger scale, diba? And that's really my point, no? I think the mother tongue is really good for us to identify nga naday ito ang inani no sa mga Bisaya, no? And no need to go through with the details of the Bisaya thing, no? Nga like Bisayaon pag ginato atong math, di ba? I think it's more better to learn math in English form. Dili na kailangan na magpa-Bisaya. Bisaya na to, no? Just for us, for our culture, but I think that's also for our learning, no? So, ang ako lang point is that I would like you to be proud of being a Bisaya na lang siguro. There are a lot of TikTok content creators nowadays that they have Bisaya content, no? And they got a good following. And that's it, di ba? And, or inani na lang, no? Let's just make ano, what if na lang, no? So, what if na we can make a content nga sila na yung magkatuon na ng Bisaya, no? Like for example, ang mga Bisrock before, o katong Bispop na to karon, no? Na ay mga i-translate nila into Tagalog or katong mga laing lahi nga mukanta noon sila into a Bisaya song, no? Which is those are the things that we are also empowering also our culture as a Bisaya, no? And some of the mga yaya na mga OFW, no, na tudloan nila ilahang mga alaga dito, ilahang ipangkuanan ng mga bata into a Bisaya nga mga kanta, Bisaya na mga language, no? And then mayon kag puti sila, no? Blondie pero kabalo mo Bisaya, no? Which is really so fascinating. It's because makaingan ka nga they're also spreading also. They're also sharing our culture, no? So those are really good actually, no? So and my point here is that the English and the Bisaya language, no? That's why this is an English Bisaya, no? Just to let them enter also the Bisaya space where they can also learn our culture and also respect our culture and everything, no? So mo na siya nga ako ang point ba na we don't need to be exclusive as a Bisaya, but also we don't need so Bisaya na po siguro na dili na sita kabalo mo English, no? And mo na siya ikuan ako ba na I think adaptability of culture is really the great lesson of this episode, is because I really want us to adapt also our own culture, like the Bisaya or the Filipino culture, and at the same time we also adapt other cultures. So now, if you ask me if mother tongue is really good for us, yes, no, I think we need to learn our culture as well. And at the same time, papadili sa tamahimong Latin. Nga ang Latin, wala na nag-istorya, no? Wala na siya na language kabon, but still exists only for writing and some other thing, no, na old language kaya na siya. And mo na siya napabayaan na language na wala na nagamit, no? Though naay ubang mga tao nagagamit nga pa ng Latin, no? And some of it, ang ilang basis is nasa Latin language, no? So basically that's it, no? And I think we also need to learn English to those subject that needs English translation, diba? So no need for us to kanang makaingon ka nga dapat ang mga math i-Bisaya sa nato. No, I think it's not appropriate, but no. Though we need to know also our culture like the Bisaya, no? And also we need to learn also English, and sooner or later at least maka-improve nato tong communication skills, diba? So anyway, like I said earlier, no, and if you notice also that the world is actually in the transition of the culture development, no. So like again, the companies are making their values their guiding principles, no, and then basically they make their own culture as a group of people, no. And also some of the content creators nowadays narrowing down their content into a specific culture or in a specific niche, diba? So balik na sila into a cultural development, no? So bisan tuog na nata sa internet na karon, or nata sa internet world, I think culture and the psychology is really one of the safest way, and maybe I could say also it's really important in innovation is because it's more on the human-centric approach. So ang ako lang last kuhanan ko ninyo, no, is I think be proud, be a Bisaya, and also don't forget to learn something also outside of your culture. Like English, no, like for example ka ba naka-English na noong ko na Bisaya ang gitani ko na. So I think we can speak in English at the same time we need to learn and understand our culture by this mother tongue subject, no. So I'm so proud nga nana na siya ang mother tongue is because it's more in cultural. I think most of the Filipinos now are empowered with because of that one, but some of it like nagi mga negative pod, but hopefully it's always be in a good cause, no. So since kabalo na mo sa ako ang point about the mother tongue, no? So sa inyo ha, no, sa tanaw ninyo, kailangan ba tag mother tongue subject? Kailangan pa ba nato na siya studyhan, no? Kailangan pa nato tan-awon kung sakto ba atong grammar into the Bisaya form, 'di ba? So I don't know. I'll just ask you something, no? If na kay mga tubaga na or na kay mga pangutana about ano, then you can always comment us on Facebook and YouTube, no, and also give us some review in Apple Podcast. Wala siya. And if you want to follow us, we're always available in Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube. Halos na namin siya, no? So, I think muna siya, no? I think that's the end of my episode, and I lang ginyo kalimti, basta magluto, maglimpyo, maghugas, maglaba, magkaon, mag-inasara. na podcast para sa IMOHA. I'll see you in the next episode and I always love you. See you. Bye-bye.